Good morning, and welcome to Northwest Fishing Fanatics River Fishing with Gene. That's me, your humble host. Today, we are gonna float from my place down to Blue Creek, and hopefully between here and there, we can find a duck or a goose. But we're gonna have 2 eagles steal our ducks before we make it down there. We are gonna fish Blue Creek. We are going to bobber dog. We are going to float fish. We are going to drift fish. We're gonna go by the crack pipe. We're gonna go down by the wall. We're gonna throw the kitchen sink at these fish to see if we can catch one of these steelhead. Although it's early in the season, we might be able to find one. And at the end of the day, we are gonna cook one of the ducks if we can get one before the eagles do. And we are gonna find some weird things on our property. So stick with me. Previously on Northwest Fishing Fanatics. That's not bad. Oh yeah, come on. Let's go. Whoa, 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 whoa. We went back to the bottom. Got myself a steely, baby. Last time I was down here, we had a terrible ice storm. You've seen it. I got stuck twice, slid off the hill, almost lost my truck over the hillside, but I managed to get it out with the old John Deere. But today, I'm here to do a little cleanup. There's always a lot of cleanup to do after a windstorm or an ice storm. The river is down to about 7,400 cubic feet per second, which is perfect. Last week I was down here in the ice storm and everything was frozen solid. I'm not kidding you. Steering didn't work. Now it's nice and smooth. Everything was frozen. I had my tackle boxes back here on the deck, frozen solid to the deck. I couldn't get any of my my pliers or my scissors that I normally have down here because they were wet when I left the boat in here, so they were frozen solid to the to the transom of the boat. Tomorrow morning, I'm gonna get up bright and early. We're gonna float downriver, see if I can get some more breast meat so I can smoke some more jerky. And then I'm gonna hit Blue Creek. We're gonna try to catch a steelhead. That's going to be tomorrow morning. Right now, I need to get on the quad and ride back in the back 40. I haven't been back there. There might be some trees down. That tree is fallen. Spider webs. You go back here and see what we see back there. Oh. Oh no. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh man, look at that. This right here, that's the tree right there that I put my tree stand on. And that's the tree right there that has just broke off from the last storm that we had. Man, look at that thing. That is stuck in the ground where it snapped off. Look at that. Wow. Holy crap. You sure wouldn't want that thing falling on you. That's in the ground like 2 feet, 3 feet. But you can see where it broke off. Oh, the duck pond is full. That's nice. This is my duck pond that I built. I had Tim, a good friend of mine, come out here and do some excavating for me, and I cleared about, oh, I don't know, at least 6 or 7 big trees out of the swamp area here, and then built this road. I built this road up right here to hold the water so the ducks come in here. I did it because I wanted to do some duck hunting, but then the mallards started hanging out in here and having their little babies and everything, and I thought, well, I can't shoot those. So now it's like a sanctuary. I can't bring myself to shoot the darn things. They're so cute. But a beaver's been here too. So check this out. You can see this right here. That is a beaver. If anybody comes back here through the woods on this trail, this is what they're going to be greeted with. So beware. Some weird ass people down here in this county. This thing can fly. Unless I see something going on, I'll see you down at Blue Creek. Oh, wasn't that the coolest thing ever? I got the most awesome shot on a flying duck, and an eagle came down and snatched it from the water. Oh, that was incredible. That eagle stole my duck. Wow. Holy cow. That was one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Look at that black smoke. Oh, look at that. I didn't get a chance to get the cameras on in time, but I shot another duck, and another eagle took my duck. That's the second time that's happened. Okay, we're almost down to Blue Creek. I'm just gonna fish. These eagles are faster than I am at getting at the ducks that I down. Oh, sure is cool though. How you doing? Good. Any boats down there? A lot of boats. A lot of boats, huh? Willies. Okay, this is going to be the first cast. Bobber dogging with an Okie drifter. Gave that boat plenty of space. That's to not mess with his fishing water behind his boat because he's pulling plugs. Oh boy. What did I lose? Lost my leader. Lost my okie. My okie. That's okay. That's why I keep 2 rods rigged up and ready to rock and roll. This is still drift number 1. Different rig, I already lost one halfway through the drift. I've got a bead on here this time. I'm in a line with 4 boats right now. 3 guides. And I'm just going to drift fish this pink worm right here. It's a little 3-inch pink worm. Let's see what this little pink worm will do. I doubt that guy could have got any closer. Holy crap. People crack me up. I'm not complaining about what he was doing. I'm just noticing that, good grief, you know. I like to give people a little bit of space. Like this guy. He runs, you know, that dude was 60 feet away. That other guy was like 30, 20. People crack me up. Okay, this drift is with a different color bead drift gear. Drift number 4. Yeah, trying one a week. Get this out of the way. Dragging weeds. This is my float rod. I switched it up a little bit. And I've got a little jig with a worm, pink head. On an adjustable float. It's a fill. I'll show you what I did to that thing. I'll show you what I did to that thing to modify it. It works awesome. It doesn't take any additional weight either. So let me show you how I modified this fill float. This one right here. Take a piece of baling wire, your torch, heat it up so it's red hot, and insert it into the float from the bottom to the top, making a hole. So what you end up with is a hole on the top, a hole on the bottom. Then you use a piece of rubber snubber to slide it up over the top, and a rubber snubber on the bottom, like that. Then what you have is a float that can be adjusted up and down just by pulling your line through, like that, and no additional weight. Till you get to your jig. And that's how I modified that fill float. Works great. You don't have to have any additional weight. You can just adjust the weight up and down on the line, right straight to your jig. Floats up perfectly. So we'll go back to the first rod in the rotation. And that's going to be the Okie drifter on the bobber dogging rod. Okay, up on the menu this time, we're going to pull some plugs. I'm going to pull this Maglip right here, 3.5-inch Maglip. Got to pull plugs along this side here for a change of pace. Got that mag wart on this side, 3.5 mag wart, Maglip, sorry, and then a wiggle wart on this side.
1 hour later.
Actually lost count what drift it is. 10, 12, 14, I don't know. This one is drifting, drift rig with my pink worm.
Hey, Green.
Yes.
Watch them all the time.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, you're gonna put some fish on there though, right?
I know, right? Hey, you got to tell the fish that.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just don't. They just don't cooperate.
Yeah. I'll go get the boat tomorrow.
Yeah, I seen one fish caught by a bank fisherman.
Yeah, right on the corner, huh?
Yeah. Yep. Other than that, nothing.
Good work, man. I like it.
You gonna wet a line?
No, I just on my way to town, stopped by to look.
Ah. I must be way more considerate than other people. I would never do what those guys are doing right here to these bank guys. Never. They're way too close to the bank. I would never do that to anybody. I said I was going to make that my last drift, but I've made like 5 drifts after that. And here I am going right around the corner. it's over, and thank you for watching. If you've stuck with me this far, I really appreciate it. I threw everything at him today but the kitchen sink. There were at least 6 guide boats down there. Didn't see anybody catching any fish. One guy had 1 fish on the bank. I floated, jig, I bobber dogged, okie drifter, I drift fish, macaro bead, I drift fish, pink worm, and I bobber dogged this bead and other combinations. And I also pulled plugs for about 10 minutes. Drives me crazy, I can't pull plugs. But I did manage 1 duck. I'm gonna eat that for dinner. We got some duck breasts and gizzards. We're gonna have seasoned egg, seasoned flour, and of course our duck. Then into the melted butter. Now with duck or deer or elk or basically almost any kind of, for me anyway, any kind of meat, you don't want to overcook it because that's when it gets tough and it starts to get actually more gamey. So we only want to cook it to where it's just starting to not bleed. I'm going to flip these things over. It'll probably only take about 5 minutes. Especially these little pieces here. Oh yes. Looking and smelling delicious already. Oh, look at that. A little bit red, but not bleeding. Oh my gosh, it's cooked perfect. Look at that. I'm gonna finish the rest of this, but thank you for tuning into this episode. I really appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Maybe next time I'll catch a fish. Who knows? But it's always a fun day. Those eagles coming down and taking my ducks, that was amazing. But thanks for watching. Peace, love, and tight lines. If you liked this video, be sure to check out our other videos where you'll join us on the ocean catching kings and silver salmon, lakes catching kokanee trout and landlocked coho. We'll also be working our riverfront homestead and harvesting venison. Stay tuned for more fishing and hunting and outdoor adventure videos. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell button so you get notifications of new uploads. Thank you for watching.